coaching staff, sack the players, sack the board, sack the fans, sack the staff that work in the stadium, and the club. Boom! Wagwan, people. Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. Jay from the Cave Live. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Because today, chat, today is a glorious motherfucking day. Today, Thomas Frank has been sacked as the Tottenham Hotspur head coach. He is gone. He is out of here. We are back. And I say we are back. What do you mean we're back? First of all, Jay from the Cave is back. We're live again. So smash the damn likes as you enter the building, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Naf for the raid each and every time. You lot that come over from Never a Foul, please just smash the likes. That's the only thing I ask on this channel. Smash the likes. We got a lot to talk about here. Are we going to get relegated? Who's going to replace Thomas Frank? What are the plans beyond that? We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to get into. I'm going to put the link out as well for those of you that want to come on here and have your say about Thomas Frank. Please, if you're not a Tottenham fan, don't ask for the link. I won't send it to you. But yes, people, before we even start, let's just big up the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the intro's back, man. The intro's back. Big up yourself, man. Big up Mally in the building. Big up Dave FA. Big up yourself, bro. Big up Mikey City FC. Big up yourself, my guy. Chills, I see you. Big up yourself. Happy Mason Day, Jay. No, listen, bro. Listen, yeah. That's one thing that can't happen. This club cannot appoint Ryan Mason as the next, as the interim manager. I think the next what we do now will determine whether we stay in the Premier League or not. And I think the club know this as well. If they get this appointment wrong, we will get relegated. Like we will get relegated. That's the reality. We are in a relegation. And the worst part is, I didn't think ever in my life I'd be sat here on this channel saying, yo, we have to rely on Leeds to drop points and Forest to drop points and West Ham to drop. I didn't ever think I'd be in that position, but here we are anyways. So if you feel bad for Jay, just smash a like on the stream. There's 160 of you lot in the building, yeah? Bro, minimum 100 likes for the stream. Minimum. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into it then. Let's get into it. Big up, bro. You are back. You're saying who's your manager going to be? You just come over from Never a Foul. Well, look, we're going to talk about that actually. We're going to talk about the manager first. We're going to talk about obviously why Thomas Frank has been sacked and why that needed to happen sooner. I fear it's too late for you lot. This is what we're going to talk about, bro. We are going to talk about this. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up my brother, Carefree Lewis, each and every time. Make sure you guys are sub to him. I mean, most of you should be because bro's a celebrity. But if you're not, sub to him anyways. That's my brother, man. Big up yourself, Lewis. I hope you're good. Big up Yasser as well. The Frank engine crashed. Facts. Lebo, the Frank engine has crashed. Do you know what I'm saying? Still getting relegated at LMA. Ugh. Come on, E, man. Be positive. Stop being so negative, E, man. Stop being so negative. Big up, Kate. Hope you're good, Kate. Big up yourself. Deserby is the favourite. He is the favourite right now. He is the favourite right now. Spurs relegated. That's big talk. Things that bad. Yes, things are that bad. We're currently 5 points above relegation. We're 5 points above the relegation zone. We have to play Arsenal, Fulham, I believe it's Palace and Liverpool. Or Forest. No, Forest and Liverpool. We've got Arsenal, Fulham, Forest, and Liverpool as our next 4 games, and we are 5 points off the drop right now. So, for the Spurs fans out there that don't think this is real, that don't believe that this is very real, let me tell you something. This is real. We could have the biggest stadium in the Championship next season if this doesn't get sorted now. This problem needs to be sorted out today, right now. So, yeah, man. Bruv, it's bad. Any news on the interim? As yet, no. We are going to be constantly checking Twitter, though, as we are live. We're going to be constantly going through Twitter and seeing what's on there. I think the ones that wanted Frank to stay deserve to watch Championship football. Does anyone know anyone that wanted Frank to stay? Is there anyone out there that wanted Frank to stay? Enid, Lange, Vinay need to fuck off next. Until then, not getting excited. Bro, that's a valid point. That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I completely agree. So all that stuff Frank was saying in the presser was fake news. He wasn't being backed at all. Bro, if I'm being honest, I think if we had won yesterday, or if we had even drawn yesterday, he would still be in a job. I think yesterday just it got to the point where it's like, okay, now we have to. Because the clock is ticking. And Chills, bro, we waited too long, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, do you know what I'm saying? I think we waited way too long to get rid of him. Way too long. We've left it too late. Now, whatever manager, whether it's an interim or a new manager in general, whatever manager comes in now, the amount of pressure they are going to be under is enormous because you're not coming into a club like West Ham, a club like Burnley, a club like Wolves, clubs that are, you could argue that they're subconsciously prepared to go down. Their club is set up in a way where relegation is possible at any point. We aren't. This club is not set up that way. This club is not set up that way. And he's going to be walking in, yeah, and feeling nothing but pressure. Every single game has to be a win now. We need 3 points from how many games have we got left? 12 or 13 games left. If we lose more than 3 of those games, we will get relegated. That's the end of the season. The season is done. We will go down. We'll go down because I don't see where we pick up points. The level of players that we have available is utter dog shit. This is the worst Spurs squad I've seen in my entire life. And I've seen some shit. This is the worst Spurs team I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen it this bad. This is worse than under Frank, than under Ange. So, bro, boy, I think they just knew. I think the board just knew, yeah, that after we lost last night, was it last night? It was last night. After we lost last night, he had to go. I think the board knew he had to go, bro. If I'm being completely honest with you. Big up yourself, bro. I hope you're good, man. Well, I called him a fraud August 13th, and I called him negative, and I got called negative then. Now, E, you were right, bro. E, you were absolutely right. the 4 points you got from us is keeping you from not being in the relegation zone. Spot on, Mike. That is a fact. The 4 points that we took off City are the only reasons why we aren't 18th right now. It's the only reason why we're not 18th. So, boy, this club need to get this disappointment very right. I can't even talk. Sorry. The moment Frank walked out at Bournemouth drinking from an Arsenal cup, he was done, lol. Yeah, that had his fate was sealed at that point. His fate was sealed at that point. You got to think about it logically as well. You got to think about it logically, man. De Zerbi will be a fool to go to Tottenham. Do you think so? Do you think De Zerbi would be a fool if he went to Spurs? I don't know. What do you lot think in the chat? Let me know, man. If we don't get a new manager bounce, we're getting relegated. I can't lie. Spot on. I agree. 100% I agree. Everyone that I know wanted Frank gone. Never seen a fan base unanimously want a manager out. Yeah, this is the first time I think the whole fan base has been united together in wanting a manager gone. Usually there's a few people that are like, nah, give him time. He's not going to change anything. We keep sacking managers. But this time, I didn't see anyone that wanted Frank to stay. Everybody wanted him gone. Do you know what I'm saying? We were 3 months too late. Unfortunately, I do believe we were. Don't know why it took this long to sack him. He needs... I can't speak. He needs to take Lange with him. Players were not playing for him. No desire, no mentality in the team. Now, we need someone to inspire this bloody lot. Yeah, it's true. And that word that you used there, inspire, that's spot on, bro. The next man, you can't afford to... This is why I said, you can't afford now, yeah, to bring in a dud manager who's just going to come in and lose games non-stop. You need to bring someone in who's going to get these lot up and say, yo, listen, you lot will be known as the first Tottenham squad to ever get relegated in the Premier League if you don't buckle up your fucking ideas. You need someone who's going to come in, who's going to grab these players around the neck and say, yo, losing isn't an option. I'm hearing that the club are interested in Robbie Keane. De Zerbi's obviously someone that the club are heavily interested in as well. It's looking likely, very likely, that De Zerbi could be the next Tottenham manager. But I don't know. I'm having a look at who we could potentially get in. And bro, all I'm seeing is Poch. But Tottenham fans in the chat, let me know. Who do you lot want to see come in next? Huge pressure. Yeah, spot on, bro. Huge pressure. Huge pressure, bro. I tried my best to back him, but after West Ham at home, it was a nail in a coffin. He should have gone then. He should have gone way before then. He should have gone, after we lost 1-0 to Chelsea. That's the truth. He should have been sacked when we lost at home to Chelsea. That was the final straw for me. That was the nail in the coffin. That was when I was like, nah, fuck this guy. There's nothing you can tell me now that will convince me he can turn this around. And I was right. He can't turn it around. I told you. All he does is put more pressure on himself. He says stupid shit all the time. Yeah, stupid shit. You're coming out, you're arguing with the fans. You're having a pop at the fans for booing constantly, yeah? When, bro, I went up to Old Trafford for no reason. I went up to Old Trafford and we didn't even look like... We didn't even lay a glove on them. Big up, Jay. Happy for you, not your club. Also, I hope you know that result against City 2 weeks ago was not needed, because now you're just gonna, bro. I don't know, man. We're worse than the mid-table 90s, mate. Yeah, bro. Bro. Big up Wesley, man. Big up yourself, Wesley, bro. I hope you're good. You are part of the problem, Jay. Our club has been spending to be there, not compete. And suffered, Frank suffered, so would the next guy. So why am I part of the problem? What did I do? A man fell asleep in that jersey. Nah, do you know what it is? Bro, I jumped on Never a Foul. Yeah, I was wearing a grey shirt. And I said, you know what, bro? I got my club back. Well, I don't have my club back. That's a lie. Don't clip me. That's a lie. Don't take me out of context. I don't have my club back. But I woke up. Thomas Frank was sacked. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up Joey, man, each and every time. And West Ham bottling it against Chelsea and United is another reason we aren't in the relegation zone. It's facts. That is facts. That is facts. I agree. Good performance yesterday, but happy about Frank. Was yesterday a good performance? I don't know. Bro, yesterday was not a good performance, bro. Oh, look who it is. Lord. Listen, chat, I'm going to put the link out, man. I'm going to put the link out. Who do you want as your next manager? Right, so this is a good question, yeah, because there's a few managers that I would take at Tottenham as the next manager, yeah. But the problem is, yeah, is that we're not going to get them because for them, joining Spurs would just be dumb. That would just be stupid. It would be stupid for them to join Tottenham. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be very dumb. That's the reality. So as much as I'm like, yeah, there's a few managers that I would want to join, bro. I also have to sit there and look at the reality and say, yo, I would love a Xabi Alonso or Xavi Hernandez even to come and join my club. I would love a Nagelsmann or the likes of a Glasner to come. But right now, at the state this football club in, we can't get their managers to come here. And if we do convince them, they will be here for 12 months and be gone. They'll be here for 12 months and then collect that P45 and leave. So you have to sit here and ask yourself, yeah, is it fucking worth it? Is it worth going out there and getting these managers, bro? I was trying to say this on Never a Foul earlier, yeah? Where this club is at right now, the way we need to recruit, we have to recruit like the way Brighton and Brentford and them clubs scout. However, we don't have the correct scouts doing that job. So we're recruiting shit players. Then, on the other hand, you can say, all right, then, well, you go out there and you go and get proven quality players. Well, the problem with that is, unless you're going to put them all on 150 plus a week, none of them are coming to Tottenham Hotspur because we are a club in limbo. LB said it on Never a Foul perfectly. Big up LB. Tottenham Hotspur have an identity crisis. Who in their right mind is going to leave their stable club to go and join a club that is in limbo, that doesn't know what they are? Who's going to do that? Why would you do that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all for any of these players. And that is our biggest, it's the biggest catch-22. Because we've got the money, don't get it twisted. We have the money to go out and buy these players, bro. But we don't have the pool. We don't have the pool that's required to bring these players in. And it's becoming a problem. Big up DJ Denz each and every time. Does Wesley support every club in the Premier League? I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if Hettingard takes charge as interim and then Poch in the summer if we don't get relegated. Well, if Hettingard takes charge, I'll tell you this. We're getting relegated. If he takes charge, we're getting relegated. Ian don't have a plan. They're panicking again. Of course they're panicking. Because you know what happened? They've sacked Daniel Levy, yeah? They've sacked Daniel Levy, and now the club are in a relegation battle. They've got a big egg. They've got a huge egg on their face right now. Egg on their face. Everyone sat there, and we all sat here and blamed Daniel Levy for the reason why the club were in the position that they were in, yeah? We all sat there, and we said Daniel Levy's the problem. He's the problem, yeah? Enoch and the Lewis family, yeah, they threw Levy under the bus by randomly sacking him at the end of the transfer window. And now we're sat 5 points off of relegation, really sitting here debating on whether we're going to stay up or not. These lot, if they don't sell this club in the summer, then they must be the worst business owners on the face of the earth. On the face of the earth. For you to go and throw your CEO under the bus, fire him to appease to the Tottenham fans, only for us to be worse off than when he was here. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead, bro. You're an absolute dickhead. You're a fucking idiot. I'll tell you that for free. They're idiots. They're idiots, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? People, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Let me check the like count furthermore. Let me check the like count because I know you guys always be moving stingy with the likes. So let's check the like count real fast. Let us check the motherfucking like count. In the meantime, people, make sure you're subscribing as well. If you want to become a member, you can become a member. The link is also in my description. I think it's in the description. I don't think it is. It might not be, to be fair. It might not be. But yeah. 51 likes, people. Come on, let's keep. There's 123 of you lot in here. If everyone likes the video, we can get to 100 likes. Easy. Robbie Keane doesn't want to come in as interim manager. Well, there you go then. That kind of ends that debate there. Do you know what I'm saying? Spurs players need some dog. That's what they need, bro. They need someone to remind them of what is going on because they all look like they've given up. They all look like they've just mentally just checked out. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, how can you have any confidence as a Tottenham fan? That's what you need to understand. How can we as Tottenham fans have any confidence when our players look like they've all mentally just checked out? How? I can't have no confidence. Where's my confidence coming from? Where am I getting the confidence from? Sorry, chat. I keep refreshing my Twitter. I keep refreshing my Twitter feed, yeah, because I'm trying to find out if they've even come to a decision yet. And I can't see if they've come to a decision yet. So, boy, but bought too many kids, not ready for a relegation fight. Exactly. And Kate, I don't know if you remember, because you're a long time member of the channel, yeah. You've been subscribed for a long time. I don't know if you remember, I come out and I said on stream, I don't want to sign any more teenage players because that is not going to help us when we can't fork a win out of nowhere. When we can't win a game for love nor money, yeah, you can't turn to these guys to fish out a win. Yeah, and the reality is, we don't have Kane, we don't have Son, we don't even have Madison or Kulusevski. We don't have anyone, even the Kudas. We don't have these players, yeah, that, you know what, we just need one moment. You just need one moment, yeah, one chance, one shot on target from one of these players to win a game. We don't have that no more. We're relying on our centre-backs to get us through games. No wonder why Mickey van der Ven wants to leave. No wonder why Romero wants to leave, bro. Because they want to progress their career. They're only getting older. Why are they going to want to stay here and fight for us? Honestly, it's not good enough. It's probably going to be De Zerbi. Shit. I mean, I hope not. I'll be honest. I'm not opposed to De Zerbi. Yeah, I'm not opposed to De Zerbi, but I can see how that's gonna end. Cass made a very good point on NAF earlier. Cass made a great point earlier, bro. I can see how that goes with De Zerbi because he's going to want his players. The board aren't gonna give him his players, and he's gonna kick off. He's gonna throw them under the bus, and he's gonna get sacked in 8 months. And we're gonna be right back here again with egg on our face, and I'm not trying to do that, bro. I don't want to be in that position again. I don't want to be in this position again. I don't want to ever be in this position again. However, for the next couple years, this is who we are. This is what we are. This is what we are now. For the next couple years, this is what we are. Honestly, bro, it's sad. It's sad. I never thought I'd see my football club in this position, bro. I never thought I'd see my football club in this position. Happy Frank Freedom Day. Happy Frank Freedom Day to you too, my man. Happy Frank Freedom Day. Glasner worked with limited resources and a selling board. 100%. And he wouldn't be a bad option. Of course he wouldn't be a bad option. But would Glasner want to go through that again? you've gotten yourself out of a situation with a football club, yeah, that don't want to give you money to spend. Yeah, they're making you work with the shit. But I'm gonna be honest right now, that Palace squad is better than this Tottenham squad. We probably right now, with all the injuries, yeah, if you exclude all the players that are injured, just take them out of the equation for a sec. Right now, if you look at our squad, yeah, as in the 15, 16 players, yeah, the 17, 18 players that we go to a game with, we probably have maybe the 18th worst squad in the league. Genuinely. We genuinely probably have the 18th worst squad in the league. That's the truth. It's the bloody truth. So you have to ask yourself, is he even going to want to come here? Freedom. Yeah, man. We needed it. We needed it, man. I saw someone mentioning Poch being interested in Spurs again. Look, it's Spurs are going to bring Poch back. I think that's what's honestly, and this is, thank you for mentioning that. It's a perfect segue for us to get onto Pochettino. I'm going to run and go toilet in a second, though, quickly chat, yeah? Poch wants to come back to Tottenham. The Spurs fans want to come back to Tottenham. If the board bring Pochettino back, it's an easy win for them. It's an easy win for them because the fans are happy. The manager's happy because he's just happy to be back at the football club. Yeah, everyone's on side again until we start losing games of football. That's the reality. Now, do I think Poch is a good manager? Not really. However, I do think that Poch is probably one of the few managers who you could give this crop of players and he will inspire them to start winning games. He's one of the few managers that are available now that you could give this crop of you could give him these crop of players and he could probably make something work. Genuinely. Genuinely. And you're thinking, why? If he's a bad manager. No, but his man management is very good. And these players are devoid of all confidence, of any form of confidence. Their self-esteem is in hell right now. Is at Satan's footsteps. So, is Poch the best idea? Is Poch the best manager we can go out there and get? Absolutely not. But is it the most likely manager to come back in and at the club seat? Of course, bro. Of course, bro. You have to remember, the board will want to save their own skin, bro. Nuno was sacked in 3 months and he had more home wins than the Danish. There you go. There you go. That says it all. If Nuno was sacked in 3 months, why was this guy given 7? Nah, De Zerbi will leave in 2 games. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. They threw Levy under the bus and brought Vinay the Guna. Exactly. Exactly. Some sabotage shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Hi. Big up Touchline, man. Guys, I will be live later with Touchline as well, by the way. I will be live at 2:45, innit, Touchline? At 2:45, I'm going to be on Touchline's channel. We're going to be talking some footy and stuff, man. It's always good to catch up with the bro. Also, I probably have to hold some smoke because, yeah, I was talking a lot of shit and then United slapped us in it. Wolfie's got a relegation love triangle going on. He hates Spurs because of his bro and Nuno at West Ham. He's got a fucking hate boner, bruv. 1.1 points per game. The worst manager in 143 years. Well, wow, I did not know that. I did not know that. We got a board of novices. One member that didn't know that there was 11 players on the field. We need a better scouting team. And this is what I'm saying. But of course, bro, you've got guys out there, yeah, that will sit there and they will say that I'm a part of the problem. I'm a part of the problem. Well, I'm a part of the problem. For what? Why am I a part of the problem? Because I support the club. Mate, do you know what you need to do? Do you know what you need to do?
Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga.
Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. I can never be a part of the problem. How could I be a part of the problem? I've been calling this shit out. I've been calling this shit out. For months. Months. I've been calling this shit out for months. Shut the fuck up, bruh. Tell me I'm part of the fucking problem, bastard. Anyway, big up Zia as well, man. Big up Zia. Hope you're good, my guy, man. I hope you're good. I'm trying to fucking catch up with the chat. I lost the chat for a sec. Here we are. Okay, I found it. Jay, I agree with you. Yeah, come on, Kate. This is what I'm saying, man. Kate, you know, Kate. You know. You're a smart Spurs fan. No, it was the 70s. Was the last time Spurs got relegated in the 80s? No. It was in the 70s. It was in the 70s, is what he's saying. Yo, bro, I think I saw you in the away end at Old Trafford on Saturday. Am I right? Yeah, you probably did. You probably did, bro. If you did, welcome in it. You found me. Shit. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, bro. Designated Hotspur. Big up yourself, my guy, man. Yeah, I was in the away end at Old Trafford. 15th cheers for the position, lad. Well, on that note, Jay's gonna run to the toilet quickly. I will be back in 2 secs. Before I go toilet, yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on a sec. There's no way this guy just said 15th. Cheers for the brother, bro.
Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga.
Why are you thanking us for allowing you to climb to 15th? Have some shame, you bum. Have some shame, you absolute scrub. Have some shame. And you know Iriola will accept the job as well. That's true. Finally, the brother sacked. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. Let me bring up this comment though, because this is a good comment. Iriola's the perfect guy for Tottenham. Nah, man. Look, I'm not against the Robbie Keane thing, but he doesn't want to come here, bro. He doesn't want to come here. Do you know what I'm saying? We have to stay up. Yeah, we have to, bro. We have to. The Premier League will not be the same if Tottenham get. I'm telling you, if Spurs get relegated, we're not coming back up. Anyone who thinks, oh, it's fine, we'll get relegated, win the championship, and come back up. No. We'll get relegated and we'll be stuck in the championship for 2-3 years. That's what's going to happen. And then we'll come back up. Frank was always a bum, never understood why people rated him. He's never won anything at all. All he's done is got Brentford promoted and kept them as a Prem team. That's it. Facts. Spot on. That's what I meant. Not. Oh, he's talking to Joey. Bro, I mean, act like I'm not here because I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, 2:45, guys. I'm live with Touchline. Right, chat. I'm going toilet real quick.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
Okay, W chat. Big up everyone that waited, man. Sorry, yeah. I went to toilet, but I'm back now. Anyways, chat. We are in serious trouble right now, man. We are in a lot of trouble right now, and I do fear that if we get this wrong, we will genuinely go down. Do you know what I'm saying? We will genuinely go down. Okay, Wesley, you know what? I'm not gonna have no one disrespecting anyone in my chat, so you're getting time out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We don't deal with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Jay, I'll see you at the away games at the Valley for next season, innit? Bro, listen, don't worry. Hey, listen, guy, if you want, yeah, drop me a DM. Drop me a DM on Insta. We'll set up an away day. We'll do Wrexham away next year. You know what I'm saying? We'll do Stoke away. We'll go and do all the away days next season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll go do the away days, people. But guys, learn from Wesley. We don't tolerate any disrespect in my chat. I can't lie. We don't tolerate that. No one. I don't sit here and allow anyone in my chat, any member of my community, to be disrespected. So if you think you can come in here and disrespect anyone in my chat, you will just get gulag straight away, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can go and argue with yourself. Thank you very much. Anyways, we are actually cooked. I can't lie. The next appointment is crucial. Facts. Wonder J. Players have given up. We got a depleted squad. The board and wet lettuce Lange decided not to bring anyone in to help. Bro, exactly. And that's a problem. Us not doing anything in January, we shot ourselves in the foot massively. We massively shot ourselves in the foot by not doing anything in January. Because right now, we're in a position where we might have to recall players from loan to help us get out of this situation that we're in. We might have to recall players from loan to help us get out of this situation. And it's real. It's very real, bro. So, yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We need a vibes gaffer. We do. We are in no position to bring in a tactical. Just vibes. Facts. That is what it is, bro. That is what it is. You need to bring in a manager who's gonna get these players believing again. Because I don't even think these players believe that they can stay up. I don't even think the players believe that they can stay up, let alone the whole fan base believing that we're going to stay up. Do you know what I'm saying? So 100% I agree with you, Jay Spurs. It's very, very crucial. The next game we have is against Arsenal in the North London derby. I will be going to the game. So if any of you lot are going to be at the North London derby, you will see me there. If you do see me, come and say hello, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Come and say hello, man. I'm always there. You know what I'm saying? I'm always there, bro. You get me? But yeah, before we wrap up stream, let me just read out some of these last comments. I'm just thinking, why don't Tottenham just raid the smaller London clubs for their best players? Because we're not the only ones that do that. That's the thing. We can try and raid these clubs for their players, yeah? We try to do that to Palace. We try to do that to Brentford. But it's not easy when United catch wind of this, when Arsenal catch wind, when Chelsea catch wind, City catch wind, Liverpool catch. All of a sudden now, these players are going to clubs that are in better positions than us, that are higher up the table. And right now, all of the smaller clubs in London are above us in the league. Right now, we are the worst club in London. Mathematically, we are the worst football club in London in the Premier League. Yeah. So that's why we can't raid the smaller clubs in London. But I hear you. That's why I called Frank Danish. He promoted Charlton, stabilized in the Prem for a few years, stepped up to a bigger club, couldn't deal with it. Facts. Big ups, you're welcome. Big ups, you're welcome for yesterday. I don't understand why he didn't sack him sooner. Yep, and big up Lion Point. Bro, this is my biggest fear now, is that we've waited too late. My biggest fear is that we've waited way too late to sack him. We've waited way too late to sack him. So, boy, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Big up Kieran, Kais, Lanjao, Enikau. I can't trust them to make the right appointment, bro. Kieran, neither can I, bro. Poch's rumoured thoughts. Look, I'm not opposed to bringing Poch back. Is he the best manager? No. But he's the only manager I can see coming in right now and being able to work with what we have here. I'll be honest with you. He's the only manager I can see coming into the football club right now and being able to work with the crop of shit that we have to deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? So, boy, I don't know, man. Big up Kiros, man. Big up Kiros. I hope you're good. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Big up yourself, bro. I hope you're good, man. Poch isn't going to leave my dusty national team before the World Cup. See, that's the thing. We'd have to hope. I'm sure, though, the USA fans wouldn't mind. Frank, the wank is gone. Drinks coming out tonight. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. The beers are on me tonight, boys. The beers are on me. But listen, people, we're going to wrap up the stream here. I will be back at 2:45 with Touchline on his channel. So make sure you guys head over to Touchline's channel and subscribe. Mods, please put the link in the chat. You will regret sacking Thomas. No, I won't. Luman, sorry, bro. I won't regret sacking him. I don't regret shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't live in regret. So, yeah. But, yeah, people. I'll also be back later on tonight as well with Elijah. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the highlight of you lot season. Yeah, it is. Deserby wants United job, according to Goldfish. Fuck Mark Goldfish. We knew we weren't... Bro, come on. We knew this, man. But yeah, people. I'm going to catch you lot on the rebound. Thank you lot for watching. Goodbye. God bless. And remember, if you know any Thomas Frank ins, if anyone who's Thomas Frank in, tell them.
Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga.
Guys, the appointment of the next manager is crucial. If we get it wrong...
Listen, Palebu. Listen. Consider this over. It's all over. No. It's all over.
No. Puerto Rico, what is it now? Tell me.
I said consider this over.
Sack manager, sack the coaching staff, sack the players, sack the board,